Yo, welcome to the Flex Zone. It's your man, it's your boy, it's your host, your friendly reminder, Jay Henderson. Listen, we got a pretty interesting topic today. I think all of my topics are interesting, but this one right here, it may be that topic that could get you to the next phase of life, the next level of understanding when it comes to forgiving and forgetting. So the topic today is water under the bridge. Listen to me. The term water under the bridge is used to refer to events or situations that are in the past or consequently no longer to be regarded as important. I think a lot of situations we tend to hold on to and allow them to have a sense of control in our lives. That simply means that someone or something from day to day controls a portion of your life. Water under the bridge is a meaning that refers to something in the past. It means letting go. It means caprente, capiche, over with, done. Some people have a problem letting go. Some people have a problem moving on. Some people have a problem forgiving. And I don't know, this is a colloquial term that I think has put people in a disposition, forgiving and forgetting. And then it all of a sudden, I think somewhere around the mid-2000s, turned into, I'm gonna forgive you, but I can't forget what you did. It's no way humanly possible that you could forget stains that people has placed on your life. It's no way possible that you could move on in life without remembering that somebody hurt you or that somebody made you feel some type of way, that somebody wronged you in a way that put you in a place mentally to where when you see that person or when you think about that thing, it brings those feelings back up. That's a sense of control. So when it comes to people, I think we have all encountered that person or those people, that group of people. I can remember as a kid, kids can be really, really cruel. Kids can be really, really mean. And I can remember as kids, we grew up, we didn't have everything that we wanted because a lot of times we put titles on stuff. Poor, middle class, rich. Your finances is important, but the titles that people put on it, it does not define you or that particular time in your life or whatever it is that you was going through. So we didn't really have a lot when we was growing up as kids. We would wear hand-me-down clothes. We had a lot of situations where we would run into problems where, of course, other kids would make fun of us. You know, one of the things that I had to do as I aged and as I moved forward in life, I had to accept the fact that we were all kids. I had to accept the fact that kids are gonna be kids, people are gonna be people. You cannot allow that to control you. You cannot allow that to move into your future with you. When you're trying to be prolific and productive, you cannot allow things of the past, people of the past, negative-minded people, naysayers, haters. You cannot allow all of that to manifest through you, because if it manifests through you, then how much better are you than them? So you have to be careful with how you handle yourself, how you handle your business, how you move out here, what you're holding on to. Some things can damage you internally. You could walk around with a smile on your face every day. You could walk around happy. You could walk around like everything is okay, but you can be damaged internally. Some people are walking around right now hurting, and they try so hard to mask it. They try so hard to act like they're okay. It's okay to not be okay. The thing that you don't want is to not be okay and try to deal with it yourself. I say this in almost every podcast. Get somebody to help you. It's nothing wrong with finding somebody to talk to. Even if you can't afford a therapist, find someone that you could really trust. A pastor. We have a lot of good pastors, a lot of good leaders. Find somebody that you can trust, but you have to find a way to let go of the things that's keeping you a prisoner in your own world. Some people are literally prisoners in their own world. They don't have a sense of freedom because somebody hurt you in the past. Somebody said something to you. Maybe somebody made fun of you. Maybe an ex broke your heart, be it male or female. Maybe you walked in on something and it damaged you to the point to where you needed time off from work, or you couldn't go to school, or you didn't want to be around nobody, or you developed a habit. A lot of people develop habits. I know some women that they start to chop away at their hair. I know some guys that start drinking or smoking, or some people become very promiscuous. You cannot allow damaged people to damage you to the point to where you're losing hope for your own existence. You can't do that. It's not fair to you. Let me tell you something. You are who you are. There's always room for improvement, but never decline. Never decline. If you feel yourself declining, find somebody that you could talk to. Find somebody that you could go to. Find somebody that you could trust. Because a lot of times when we're hurting, we will talk to anybody that'll listen. And guess what happened? If they don't care about you, if they just wanted to know what was going on, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna go tell somebody else. This is what you call throwing gas on the fire. They're gonna go and tell somebody else. That person, maybe they're insensitive. That person might laugh and jokingly say something to you about it. Well, I thought I could trust you, and you went and told this person, and now this person know my business. I was already hurt. I was already damaged. They say hurting people hurt people. Let me tell you something about that little analogy. I think when you're hurting, you're hurting. I think when you're angry about something, you don't care. So when you're hurting, you understand hurt. When you're angry, you want to hurt. You want to take it out on somebody. So we should always understand the position that we are in life. That comes with this. Knowing who you are, understanding your existence here in the world, here on earth. And not only that, allowing yourself to be free. Free from what, Juwan? Free from your thoughts. Sometimes we have those thoughts that keep us on edge. Sometimes it's really nothing. One simple thought could, from something or somebody that did something to you, could go from this to this. I think the younger people say from 0 to 100 real quick. You have to have a sense of control, and you have to have ownership of your existence. You have to be mindful of how the enemy plays tricks with your mind. Because if you're not mindful of that, then you become subjective to it. You subject yourself to the tricks. And what happens after that? That starts to manifest through your actions. And people around you start to get the fire from what's manifesting through you, when the only thing you need was somebody to understand. All you needed was somebody to understand. So when it comes to the water under the bridge analogy, I think that we should allow that to manifest in our lives more. If I think somebody is taking a shot at me, I try so hard to let them know. Even if it bothered me in a sense, guess what? I'm going to give you a smile. If it bothers me, you will never know. You will never know. You will never get the satisfaction of knowing that your ignorance has some type of effect on me. Because your peace, your joy, your mindset, your existence, that's all yours. You are in control of that. You come into this world equipped with that. You grow into it. And it's supposed to manifest as you get older. But guess what? On our journey to older, on our timeline, guess what? We meet people. We meet people. And rather than our peace, our love, our joy manifesting, guess what manifests? Angriness, bitterness, hate, envy, all because somebody did something that left a stain on you. Somebody hurt you in a way that you didn't know how to get over it. Some people have been tampered with. You ever washed your glass, your window, Windex, napkin, and then the residue from the napkin was on there, and then you figured out a way to get the residue from the napkin off, and as soon as you got your glass nice and clean, somebody came along and put their fingerprints on it? That's how life is. As soon as you reach the peak to where you are going to not allow anyone to damage that, somebody comes along and leave a stain on that. But guess who's in control of that? You. Stop being so open. Stop being so willing. Not in a malicious way, but you got to test people. Why you think when you go to get your new vehicle, you know what they let you do? They let you test drive it. And guess what? Sometimes even test driving it don't prove nothing to you, because sometimes even after you test drive it, you leave the lot with a lemon. Sometimes people come into your life, and they can come into your life. You could be in the store. They could meet you in the store. You were short $2, and they gave you $2, and you thought because they did a nice gesture right then that they was an angel. No. You can't be so easy to trust people. The Bible even instructs us to put your trust in no man. But what we do, we get so wrapped up in people sometimes. The only time we go to God is when I don't even want to finish that. I don't even want to finish that. We get so wrapped up in people sometimes. We get so wrapped up in, oh, I'm in love. Oh, this is my new BFF. Oh, we get so wrapped up in that sometimes. The only time we talk to God is when they break our hearts. It's when they do something that you don't like. You can't do that. You owe yourself more than that. You got to be better to you than that. I have boundaries in my life. If you cross my boundaries, you don't belong in my life. For one, I'm not going to let you cross them. If I think you're thinking about crossing them, you don't belong in my life. I will get rid of you. I will love you. I will help you. But guess what? I don't need to see you every day. I don't need to talk to you every day. I don't need to hear from you. As long as I know you're okay. And guess what? I really ain't even concerned about that. I put you in a prayer and I keep it pushing, because people will maliciously, people will violently take you for granted and take advantage of you. It's up to you. You who watching this, it's up to you. You got to stop that. But guess what? Don't hold on to it too long. You got to let it go. You got to forgive them, and you got to love them. Put them in a prayer. Keep it pushing. Take the people that embraces you. Take the people that add to you, and keep your life going. People are leaving this world every day. Every day, people are leaving this world. Embrace life. Embrace love. Embrace peace. If it's trash, leave it in a trash compactor. If it's garbage, leave it in the garbage section. Don't allow people to come into your life and dump their insecurities and their trash on you. Love them. Let it be water under the bridge, but enjoy your life. Get a chance to experience peace. Get a chance to experience happiness on a real level. Not that nobody makes me happy. I love Tasha. I love my family. Don't nobody make me happy. You can add to it, but I'll be doggone if you take away from it. You could help me sustain it, but I'll be doggone if I allow you to tamper with it and use my happiness and my peace to control me, because you have a manipulating spirit. No, I let it be water under the bridge, and I keep it pushing. Hey, it's your man, it's your boy, your host, your friendly reminder, Jay Henderson. Hey, check us out on Pandora. Check us out on iHeartRadio. And if you ain't too mean, head over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, share. It's so hard to get people to participate nowadays, but guess what? For everybody that say no, God sent a yes. Sometimes that no that you get is the no that you need to change the narrative of your life. So don't be so quick to frown at a no, because sometimes that no change the direction of everything. It's your man, it's your boy. I hope y'all have a blessed and abundant life. I hope you live to experience everything God has for you. I love you. I keep you in my prayers. And I hope this podcast helps you out.